My name's Kate Trotter and I'm the founder and head of trends at Insider Trends, which is a London-based trend spotting consultancy. A trend can be anything. So a lot of people think trend spotting is to do with fashion, and there are some fashion trend spotters, but I spot cultural trends really, or help people understand what different cultural trends will mean to them. And the basic process of trend spotting is to look into the past at the trend area that you're looking at to see how it's evolved from a point in the past to now, and then to ask specific questions about how we think it will evolve into the future. My business specialises in trend tours, and a trend tour is quite a unique thing in that businesses come to us and ask us about retail trends, and if we were a normal business we would give them a presentation or write them a report about retail trends, whereas a trend tour takes them into the stores or the spaces that demonstrate trends coming to life. So it means that businesses can actually experience trends for themselves, and this is really important because if you're designing a retail experience or a hotel experience, it makes so much sense to actually experience the trends rather than read or hear about them. Larger trends show themselves in lots of different businesses in lots of different ways. So as one example, sustainability is affecting almost every part of the world at this point. If someone was running a food business and they wanted to tap into the sustainability trend, they might look at sourcing a lot more local food. Where if someone was running a hotel, they might look at how they were lighting and heating their building, rather than how they were recycling their shampoo bottles. Almost anything can affect trends, and my job as a trend spotter is to gather all these different things and try and link them together and see how they fit together. So one example would be the ageing population. Now, there are already more people over 65 in this country than there are under 16, but there are even more people about to retire. And we can look at the data to understand their spending power, and there's an enormous opportunity there. So what I do with businesses is actually to help them identify the opportunities. That's really where the intelligence or the skill lies. Trends are really important to businesses because it makes it really easy to stay one step ahead. If you can ask intelligent questions about what's going to happen next and you can take action relatively quickly, then you're going to be one step ahead of your competitors, and that makes it a lot easier to grab headlines and also gain sales from customers. Trends are very specific to countries and cultures. So as one example, we see Tokyo as being a trend-setting city. And if you were to go to Tokyo today and you were to travel around Asia in 5 years' time, you might see some of the ideas that you'd seen in Tokyo appearing throughout Asia, and then possibly also throughout the rest of the world. Trends interest me on a personal level because I love to learn, really, and with trends you never ever stop learning. So you always have to look out to the world, see what's going on and ask questions.